The wild is a place of breathtaking beauty and immense power. It's a world that operates on instinct, survival, and raw, untamed energy. For as long as I can remember, I have been drawn to its most remote corners, seeking to understand the creatures that call it home. These animals are not characters in a storybook. They are living, breathing beings locked in a daily struggle for existence. Their lives are a constant dance between predator and prey, between life and death. Every hunt, every territorial dispute, every defensive stand is a moment of pure, unfiltered drama. It is a world far removed from our own, yet one we are intrinsically linked to. Our planet is a shared space, a delicate web where every thread is connected. But the human world is expanding at a pace that nature struggles to keep up with. We build cities, we clear forests for farmland, and our industries reach into the most secluded habitats. This expansion has a profound impact on the animals we share the earth with. Their homes are shrinking, their food sources are becoming scarce, and their ancient migratory routes are being cut off by our roads and fences. We are, often unintentionally, rewriting the rules of survival for countless species, pushing them into smaller and smaller pockets of a world they once roamed freely. Through the lens of a camera, we can get a glimpse into this incredible world. We can witness moments of extraordinary power and heart-stopping ferocity that few will ever see with their own eyes. These images and stories are more than just entertainment, they are vital records of a world under pressure. They serve as a powerful reminder of what's at stake. They show us the intricate balance of ecosystems and the sheer magnificence of the animals that inhabit them. By bringing these stories to light, we can foster a deeper connection and understanding, which is the first crucial step towards protecting them for the future. This essay is a journey into the heart of the wild. We will explore some of the most intense moments ever captured on film, moments that reveal the true nature of these powerful animals. We will hear from the brave individuals who risk everything to document these encounters, bringing us face to face with nature's fiercest predators. We will also confront the difficult reality of how our actions are changing their world forever. This is a story of survival, of conflict, and of the urgent need for conservation. It is a call to action, a plea to respect and protect the wild wonders of our planet before they disappear. One of the most legendary conflicts in the animal kingdom is the battle between lions and Cape buffalo. It's a clash of titans, a raw display of power and strategy that has been caught on camera in a truly unforgettable way. I'm talking about the famous battle at Kruger. A small herd of buffalo, including a young calf, was ambushed by a pride of lions at a watering hole. The lions, working with their typical ruthless efficiency, managed to drag the calf away from its mother and into the water, where they thought they had an easy meal secured. It was a heart-wrenching moment, the kind of scene that plays out daily across Africa's plains. Just when you thought it was all over for the young buffalo, the tables turned dramatically. A crocodile, lurking beneath the surface, saw its own opportunity. It latched onto the calf's leg, initiating a brutal tug-of-war with the lions. The calf was being pulled in two directions by two of Africa's most formidable predators. The lions, unwilling to give up their prize, fought back with everything they had. The sheer chaos and desperation of the moment were palpable. It was a primal struggle for survival, a testament to the fact that in the wild a meal is never guaranteed and danger can come from anywhere at any time. Wildlife cameramen dedicate their lives to capturing the intimate moments of the animal kingdom, but sometimes they get a little too close to the action. One of the most famous and chilling accounts comes from a cameraman working in the remote wilderness of Alaska, documenting the lives of grizzly bears. He had spent weeks observing a particular female and her cubs, always maintaining a respectful distance. He understood the rules of the wild: never surprise a bear, never get between a mother and her young, and always show the animal that you are not a threat. He followed these rules diligently, earning what he thought was a level of tolerance from the massive predator. One afternoon, everything changed in an instant. The cameraman was positioned behind his tripod when the mother grizzly suddenly turned her attention towards him. Her entire demeanor shifted from passive foraging to intense, focused aggression. With a low growl that seemed to vibrate through the ground itself, she began to charge. In that terrifying moment, all the training and knowledge in the world can feel useless. There is no outrunning a grizzly bear. They are deceptively fast, capable of reaching speeds of up to 35 miles per hour. The cameraman knew his only option was to stand his ground, make himself look as large as possible, and hope the charge was a bluff. The ocean holds mysteries that we are only just beginning to understand, and its most iconic predator is the great white shark. For years, we viewed them as mindless killing machines, but dedicated cameramen and researchers have shown us a different side. They have revealed the shark's incredible power, its intelligence, and its breathtaking hunting techniques. One of the most spectacular and fearsome moments ever caught on camera is the great white's breach. This happens off the coast of South Africa, where sharks hunt the agile Cape Fur seals. It is an explosion of raw aquatic power that defies belief until you see it for yourself. To capture this moment, a cameraman must have nerves of steel and immense patience. It often involves using a decoy, a fake seal cutout, to entice the shark. The crew waits for hours, sometimes days, on the choppy water, scanning the surface for any sign of the predator below. The attack, when it comes, is unbelievably fast. The shark launches itself from the depths like a missile, accelerating vertically towards the surface. It hits the decoy with such tremendous force that its entire body, sometimes weighing over 2 tons, erupts from the water and hangs in the air for a split second. Everywhere we look, the human footprint is pressing down on the natural world. Our relentless expansion is, well, the single biggest threat to wildlife today. We are building roads that slice through ancient forests, dividing animal populations and cutting off their access to vital resources. You see, we are clearing vast areas of land for agriculture, replacing complex biodiverse habitats with monoculture crops that support very little wildlife. Our cities continue to sprawl outwards, consuming grasslands, wetlands and coastal areas, pushing animals into ever smaller fragments of their original homes. This process is known as habitat loss, and it is happening on a global scale. This loss of space creates immense pressure on animal populations. Just imagine being a tiger, an animal that requires a vast territory to hunt and find a mate. Suddenly its forest is shrinking, crisscrossed by roads and dotted with villages. The deer and wild boar it preys on become harder to find. In desperation, the tiger may be forced to hunt livestock from a nearby farm, bringing it into direct conflict with humans. This is a story that repeats itself all over the world, with elephants raiding crops in Africa and Asia, and wolves preying on sheep in Europe and North America. These conflicts are a direct result of us squeezing animals out of their homes. The story of wildlife in the modern age is, for too many species, a story of decline. It's a silent fading, a gradual disappearance that often goes unnoticed until it's too late. We are living through a period of mass extinction, the 6th in our planet's history, but this one is different. It's not being caused by a meteor or a volcanic eruption, it's being caused by us. The list of animals that have vanished forever is a tragic and sobering one. We can no longer see the passenger pigeon, which once flew in flocks so large they darkened the skies. The thylacine, or Tasmanian tiger, a unique carnivorous marsupial, was hunted to extinction in the early 20th century. These animals are not just names in a textbook, they were unique and irreplaceable parts of their ecosystems. The dodo, a flightless bird from Mauritius, is perhaps the most famous symbol of extinction. It had no natural predators until humans arrived on its island home, bringing with them dogs, pigs, and a hunger for an easy meal. Within a century of its discovery, the dodo was gone forever. Similarly, Steller's sea cow, a gentle giant related to the manatee, was discovered in the Bering Sea in 1741 and hunted to extinction by sailors for its meat and fat in just 27 years. The warnings from the past echo loudly in the present. Today, countless iconic species are standing on the brink of extinction, their populations dwindling to critically low numbers. The magnificent tiger, a symbol of power and wildness, is one of the most endangered big cats. Fewer than 4,000 remain in the wild, threatened by habitat loss and a relentless poaching industry that hunts them for their skins, bones, and other body parts used in traditional medicine. Every tiger we lose is a devastating blow to the health of Asia's forests and a tragedy for our planet's biodiversity. In Africa, the situation is just as dire for many species. The black rhino has been pushed to the edge of extinction by poachers who kill them for their horns. Despite intensive conservation efforts, their numbers remain perilously low. Elephants, the largest land animals on Earth, are also slaughtered in their tens of thousands each year for their ivory tusks. We are losing these intelligent social creatures at a rate that could see them disappear from many parts of their range within our lifetime. The very animals that define the African continent are being systematically wiped out by human greed. Nature is never static. It is a dynamic and constantly changing force. Ecosystems are always in a state of flux, adapting to shifting seasons, natural disasters, and the slow grinding processes of evolution. A forest fire, while destructive in the short term, can clear the way for new growth and create different habitats. A volcanic eruption can create new land. These changes are a natural part of life on Earth. Animals and plants have evolved over millennia to cope with this inherent instability. They are resilient, adaptable, and capable of recovering from incredible setbacks, as long as they are given the chance. The problem we face today is the pace and scale of the change we are causing. Human-induced changes are happening much faster than natural processes, and they are happening everywhere at once. We are not just causing a single forest fire, we are altering the entire global climate. We are not just introducing one new species to an island, we are moving thousands of species around the world, creating invasive competitors that native wildlife cannot handle. This accelerated rate of change is overwhelming nature's ability to adapt. The natural resilience of ecosystems is being pushed to its breaking point. We have journeyed into the heart of the wild, witnessed the raw power of a lion's hunt, felt the terror of a grizzly's charge, and marveled at the explosive breach of a great white shark. These moments remind us that we share our planet with creatures of incredible strength and beauty. But we have also confronted a difficult truth. Our actions are pushing these magnificent animals and countless others towards the abyss of extinction. The shrinking forests, the polluted oceans, and the warming climate are not abstract problems. They are life and death realities for the wildlife that depends on a healthy planet. Protecting these animals is not just about saving a few charismatic species. It is about preserving the intricate web of life that sustains us all. Healthy ecosystems provide us with clean air to breathe, fresh water to drink, and fertile soil to grow our food. The biodiversity of our planet is a vast library of genetic information, holding potential cures for diseases and solutions to environmental problems we have not yet even imagined. When we allow a species to go extinct, we are tearing a page out of that library forever. We are diminishing our own future as much as theirs.